Hello, everyone. It's Cheryl from Hand and Healing for You. So much is going on. Um, and I just wanted to briefly come in and chat with you about free will. We all have it, right? This was one of the things that we were given at birth, free will. One of the things that you get to decide what to do with your own self. It's a beautiful gift if it's allowed. And a lot of people mistake free will. I feel like I should tell you a story. We all have free will to say whatever it is that we want to say, right? Freedom of choice comes from our throat chakra, and free will gives us the right to say whatever it is that we want to say. However, with that free will, please note that the people who are listening to whatever it is that you have to say also have free will. So you can decide after listening to someone else's free will statement to respond to that. You can say, I don't agree. You can say, there's a borderline, a boundary line, and you just crossed over it. And because of that, I have something to say. So we all have choices to make. We all have the free will to do what we want, but recognize that the person whose free will you are then infringing upon also has free will to say something back or to, in some way, say something back to you, right? So if you do something to someone, they have also the free will to do something back to you. Now, those of us who are on a spiritual path, who want to be closer to God, who want to evolve, to bring the light, to bring more peace, to bring more love, will not respond with something that's rude. I don't want to say rude. I just will not respond in a yelling type of manner that just kind of state facts as the way it is in order for you to understand that you've crossed a boundary, you shouldn't have done this, and I expect an apology or for you to somehow make it right. So if that occurs and you can have an adult conversation back and forth and somehow you've had that conversation and you've made it right, then all is well and you go on with your life, right? In a world where I am striving on an almost constant basis to bring love and peace into the world, it's disturbing to me when someone can bring anything that's not love and peace into my earshot. How about I say that? And unfortunately, or fortunately, I'm at an age, 60, I don't mind telling you my age, where I feel like I understand this now and I'm not going to allow you to change my peaceful feeling within me. I'm not going to allow you to do that. But I'm also going to tell you how I feel about it. Because if I don't tell you how I feel about it, you're not going to understand how it is that I feel we can evolve together. It's no fun if I just evolve. I want you to evolve as well. I'm not saying my way is better, but If we talk about it and you can explain it to me and I understand you, I'll be like, oh, that's why that happened. I understand. And you had the free will to do what you want. And although I understand what you did, I still don't think this part is right and this is why. Or maybe once you explain it to me and you have made your point and I understand it, then we're on a totally different page there. Then we both kind of be like, all right, I understand you, you understand me, and we're good, right? So free will is very difficult because we all have it. I cannot change your free will unless you are open to hearing it. You cannot change my free will unless I'm open to hearing it. So, souls that are evolving, that want to be closer to God, are open to adult conversation. I'm not saying yelling and screaming. I'm not saying, getting involved with fights and that sort of thing. We're way past that. As evolved beings, we can have adult conversations about topics. And whether or not we agree, that's perfectly fine. But we had an adult conversation about it, right? And it can be about anything, about getting the shot or not, about politics, about religion. Talk about it in an adult way, in an adult conversation. Bring the facts. These are the facts of why I support this. These are the facts of why I don't support this. Talk logically about things. This is where we are. We're in the year of 2024. You can Google anything and get results for it, right? Why are we then arguing about things that really don't matter to me or to you in the big scheme of things? Does it really matter to me who it is that you vote for? No. Why am I going to argue with you about that and ruin my internal peace about that? I refuse to do that. This is why people choose not to talk about specific topics with anyone because we're beyond that. Like, this is who I like for a political party. If you don't like it, perfectly fine. Don't vote for them. I think it's a good choice. If you don't like it, that's fine. I think it's a good choice for my body. If I get a shot, if you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to worry about that. That's my choice. That's my free will deciding, right? Why are we arguing about these things when we're trying to live in a world filled with love and peace? These topics should not be something that we're willing to give up our personal peaceful feeling, our loving feeling, to stay in the calm, peaceful realm. I don't need anxiety in my body. Do you? Why are we doing this? Anxiety is what creates more dis-ease within you. Do you get it? I don't understand. Why are we not more understanding that everyone has free will? You can talk to me till you're blue in the face about something that you believe in. I'll listen to you. It doesn't mean I personally have to change my beliefs, nor does it mean I'm going to lose my peace and my loving feeling about who it is that I am. So much to talk about. So much to talk about. Remain in the peace, remain in the love. Don't engage in the conversations that are political or religious or medical. If you don't know something from your own personal experience, don't talk about your guesses, right? So if you know for sure something did something to you because you did something, share your story. Let it be known so others can make up their own mind based on a story that you told. That's perfectly fine. But to go out there and say blah 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 without any evidence, without any proof, it's only bringing upon you distress. Don't allow it. Stay calm, peaceful, loving through it all. You have free will to choose for yourself. Do what's the best for you. Evolve. Raise your vibration for your own highest and greatest good. I'm asking you, allow others free will. Do it in adult conversation. Remain in the peace and the love. Pretty easy if you want to live in heaven on earth. We all follow the same guidelines. We all have free will. Allow it. Don't judge it. Just let it be. Thanks. See you again soon. Bye.